Professor, my cousin has 2 degrees, but he's still doing rider delivery work. Are platforms helping us, or is it actually a trap?
So that's a really good question, and it sort of divides into kind of 2 different topics. So the first is, why is a person who has 2 college degrees doing gig delivery work? Now that is actually a problem that we call underemployment. So a situation where somebody who's gotten a lot of training, who spent a lot of time and money getting degrees essentially, is working jobs that don't actually require him to have done all of that investment. So underemployment, let's talk about that another time because that's sort of a separate issue. But let's talk about, making money and gig work or platform work. Now, platform businesses actually provide means for a lot of different groups to actually make money, and this is actually a very good thing. So for example, if you're disabled and can't leave the home, if you're a retiree trying to make money, if you live in a rural area and perhaps you don't want to leave the rural area and you want to be able to make some money, how do you do that? You can plug into a platform. Now, we at ASB, we have done research basically looking at young people who live in rural communities. We worked with a community in Sabah in Malaysia, and what we found was that a lot of people really didn't want to move away from their hometowns, which makes sense, but there wasn't really much to do there. There weren't a lot of economic opportunities, not much industry. So how do you make money? Well, platforms actually provide you a way to do that. So you can sell things on TikTok, you can open a shop on Shopee, you can do all sorts of kind of income generating activities on these businesses. So that's really cool. And I think what is very clear to me, and a lot of people who work in this field, is that we live alongside platforms all the time to eat, to travel, to get education, to meet people. Our lives are very intertwined with platforms. So we're gonna need to know how to use them for good. We're gonna need to use them for personal gain, for whatever we need, right? So we need to learn basically how to live alongside them. So if you want to learn more about platforms, you should definitely join my ACE class.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you. Bye-bye.